Welcome back to Autocar Review, your go-to destination for in-depth, passionate takes on the cars that are shaping the future and paying homage to the past. Today, we're diving into something truly special, a car that's not just a machine, but a piece of history reimagined for the modern era. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. Buckle up, because what VW has done with this reborn icon is nothing short of breathtaking. The original Karmann Ghia, launched back in 1955, was never about brute power or track performance. It was about elegance, charm, and design wrapped around the humble underpinnings of the Beetle. For decades, it was adored for its curvy, coach-built Italian design by Ghia and hand-assembled by Karmann in Germany. It became one of the most beloved coupes and convertibles of its era, winning hearts across continents. Fast forward to 2026, and Volkswagen has decided it's time for a comeback, but with a modern twist. Let's get one thing clear. This is not just a retro remake. The 2026 Karmann Ghia blends the DNA of the classic with the technology and refinement of today's electric mobility revolution. That's right, this new Ghia is fully electric, and yet, despite the EV heart, it carries that soulful, emotive aura that made the original so iconic. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. This isn't just a nod to the past, it's a full-on celebration. The sleek silhouette is unmistakably Karmann Ghia, with its flowing lines, low-slung stands, and wide rear haunches. The front end features oval-shaped LED headlights, reminiscent of the original's rounded eyes. But with a sharp modern signature, the grille. Well, there isn't a traditional one, of course, being an EV, but there's a beautifully sculpted panel that features subtle air ducts and an illuminated VW logo at the center. The car sits on gorgeous 20-inch turbine-style wheels that complete the futuristic yet timeless look. VW's designers have truly struck a balance between nostalgia and innovation. Step inside, and the cabin greets you with minimalism wrapped in elegance. The dashboard is clean and horizontal, echoing the simplicity of the original, but now features a panoramic OLED display that stretches from pillar to pillar. The infotainment system is powered by Volkswagen's latest MIB4 architecture, offering fast response, intuitive controls, and deep integration with smartphones and connected services. But there's also a touch of retro here. Check out the analog-style clock mounted at the center, and the chrome rotary dials that control the climate system. The seats are upholstered in a sustainable leather alternative, with stitching patterns inspired by the 60s models. There's even a throwback Ghia badge embroidered into the headrests, a classy nod to the past that fans will definitely appreciate. Now let's talk about what makes this new Karmann Ghia T-Core rather. It's powered by Volkswagen's advanced MEB4 platform, the same architecture that underpins the latest ID models, but tuned for sportier driving dynamics. Under the floor sits an 82 kilowatt-hours battery pack, delivering power to a dual-motor all-wheel setup. Total output: an impressive 335 horsepower and 450 Newton-meters of torque. That's good enough to take this stylish coupe from 0 to 60 in just under 4.8 seconds. Not bad for a car that originally took over 20 seconds to hit that speed. What's more impressive is the handling. Thanks to the low center of gravity and near 50-50 weight distribution, the Karmann Ghia glides through corners with confidence and grace. The steering is light yet precise, and the regenerative braking feels natural, almost like engine braking in an old-school manual. Volkswagen has also added adaptive dampers and a drive mode selector, so you can toggle between comfort, normal, and sport modes depending on your mood. In sport, the throttle response sharpens, the suspension tightens up, and the artificial motor sound tuned to mimic a classic flat 4-bit is more pronounced through the cabin speakers. It's a gimmick, sure, but it's a charming one. Range-wise, you're looking at around 330 miles on a full charge under WLTP standards, which is very respectable. The car supports up to 175 kilowatts DC fast charging, meaning you can go from 10 to 80% in just under 25 minutes at a compatible charger. For daily urban commutes or weekend scenic drives, the 2026 Karmann Ghia offers more than enough range, with zero emissions and plenty of style. Safety and driver assistance features haven't been overlooked either. VW's IQ Drive Suite comes standard, offering adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and a 360-degree surround camera system. There's also an augmented reality head-up display, projecting navigation prompts and alerts onto the windshield in your line of sight. It's all designed to keep you focused on what matters, enjoying the ride. But the real magic of this car isn't in the tech or the performance, it's in the emotional connection it creates. Driving the Karmann Ghia feels like stepping into a time machine that propels you forward. You're constantly reminded of its heritage, yet you never feel like you're in something outdated. It bridges generations. Those who remember the classic will feel the legacy in every curve, while younger drivers will appreciate its futuristic performance and connectivity. Volkswagen has made it clear that this isn't going to be a EV. The 2026 Karmann Ghia is part of their heritage EV lineup, which means it's limited production and carries a higher price tag. Early estimates put it starting around $58,000, with higher trims and customization options pushing it into the mid-60s. But when you consider what you're getting, a design icon, modern EV tech exclusivity, and sheer beauty, it's a price many enthusiasts will be happy to pay. There's also talk of a convertible version coming in late 2026, possibly with a slightly different powertrain and even more emphasis on open-top cruising. If VW nails that one like they did the coupe, it might just steal hearts all over again. One of the most exciting things about the 2026 Karmann Ghia is what it represents. In an automotive world often dominated by aggressive SUVs and soulless tech pods, this car is a love letter to elegance, to emotion, and to artistry in motion. It proves that electric cars don't have to be boring or robotic. They can be inspiring, they can be fun, and they can be beautiful. So, who is this car really for? It's for those who believe that cars should stir the soul, for collectors who understand the value of a story, of heritage, for daily drivers who want to stand out without screaming, for the eco-conscious enthusiast who refuses to sacrifice style, and for dreamers, those who look at a winding road and see an invitation. In a way, the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia isn't just a new car, it's a statement, a reminder that the past still has a place in our future. And if this is what the future looks like, sleek, silent, sustainable, and full of charm, then we're all in. That wraps up our deep dive on the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. Let us know in the comments. Would you buy one? Do you prefer the classic or the modern take? And if VW is reviving icons, which one should they bring back next? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Autocar Review, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest uploads. We've got more exclusive reviews, vintage throwbacks, and futuristic test drives coming your way. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep driving with passion.